what a day in the life looks like of someone who lost 65 pounds through GLP-1 medication and is now off of the GLP-1 medication. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I do not want to be on this bike today. Look at that cookie. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Today marks the 7th week since I took my last shot of tirzepatide. And as usual, I do my daily weigh-ins. It's the first thing that I do after peeing every morning. And I weighed at, drum roll, 116 pounds, still maintaining my weight. And I thought then that this might be a good day to actually take you guys along with me so you guys can see what a day in the life looks like of someone who lost 65 pounds through GLP-1 medication, a whole foods diet, and weightlifting, and is now off of the GLP-1 medication and is maintaining her weight. We are going to start off the day with a really hefty protein-filled breakfast. So let me go prepare that, and then I will walk you guys through what this day is going to be like for me. Breakfast is truly the most important meal of the day. At least it is for this girly who's maintaining a 65-pound weight loss off of GLP-1 medication. Anchor meals are basically my set the tone meals. They keep my hunger steady and my energy level until, the next meal that I have to eat, which is usually about 5 to 6 hours later. And I don't really care if what I eat for breakfast is breakfast food. Most days I'm eating leftovers from dinner, like first thing in the morning, because it makes my life easier and it keeps me consistent. Less decision making, less cooking, less chaos. Today though, I am making something people would call breakfast food. These are Amalu breakfast chicken links. It's a great brand. I highly recommend it. And I'm pairing that with a sunny side up egg plus some added egg whites for extra protein and volume. And then some cherry tomatoes and microgreens for a little freshness and fiber. And of course, my go-to carb, jasmine white rice. Okay, so today is actually going to be the last weekend that my husband and I have before we head out into our vacation. I am bringing my husband to the Philippines for the very first time since we got married 5 years ago. And it's quite exciting. So I'm going to be doing a lot of prep today. Running around, just buying all of the stuff that we need. So mostly like toiletries and stuff like that for travel. We are staying for 2.5 weeks, so it's a long time. And we will be bringing a lot of like the full size stuff, which is why I needed to have a really big breakfast, because I need to stay satiated while I'm on the road running around doing all these errands. We will also still have other forms of movement today. So I am still going to take our little doggy out for a walk, our usual 2-mile walk every day. That is going to be the first activity that we will have as far as movement goes. And then we'll do errands. And then as it gets warmer, later in the day, I'm going out for a bike ride. I'm hoping it's not my last bike ride of the year. I will try to get another one in before we head to the Philippines next week, but I will make the most out of it today because one, it's a little warmer. It's still cold, but it's a little warmer than how the week has been. And I also finally got the new Sub-Zero gloves from Velocio, which is my bike clothing company of choice. So I have that. I am all well set up for a cold ride. And then I'm just going to take you guys along with me for the rest of the day. So let me finish up my breakfast and then let's go out on a walk. Another part of my morning routine is journaling, specifically, journaling focused on my health and wellness. It's not really anything complicated. I just take a few minutes to check in, how I slept, how my body feels, what my stress level is, and what I need today to stay consistent. For me, this is less, Dear Diary type and more like maintenance strategy. It really helps me spot patterns early, like when I'm running on fumes, when I'm more snacky, or when I'm leaning towards like old coping habits. So it helps me adjust before it turns to like a whole spiral. It's a really small habit, but it keeps me grounded and intentional, especially now that I've really working to maintain my 65-pound weight loss off of GLP-1 medication. All bundled up. It's cold out. It's still below freezing, but we are walking. Usually after these walks, I get to around 5,500 steps. So that's a lot of my step count in the day. And that's how I get to an average of 12K steps a day. We finished at nearly 5,600 steps and it's not even 9 a.m. Yay! That was a really good walk, but now we have to head out and actually start the day of running around the town, doing errands to prep for our big trip to the Philippines. I'm going to show you guys what I usually bring with me because I always like to set up myself for success whenever I'm doing like these very long errand days, when I'm out for like a few hours, 3 or 4 hours maybe doing errands. So I always pack some snacks with me just in case I get a little peckish or I want to munch on something. So I am bringing my favorite Zevias with me because sometimes I don't know which one I want to drink, either the creamy root beer or the cream soda. I love these. And then I am packing about 100 grams of mandarins just in case I want something sweet. And then I have some savory little beef or chicken stick things. And this is where they go. I have my water and then my little lunchbox with all of those snacky things. I did mention in one of my videos that this is one of the habits that I really have wanted to improve over the last few weeks, months maybe. So I am romanticizing the art of packing snackies for me. And that included me buying this Stanley gear, which actually works for me. So yeah, let's head out. So the plan today is we are going to head to Costco first. There's only really one thing that I need from Costco and we are going to stick to that one thing. And then we need to get some pet food to make sure that our lovely little babies have enough food for when they are dropped off at boarding. And then I do need to get some dry cleaning, drop off some returns. I have to head out to the mall to do an exchange for a pair of pants that I bought. Yeah, that seems like it's going to be what our morning, the rest of the morning is going to be looking like. The afternoon, I will be getting on that bike. It is cold out. It is fucking cold out. But the gloves work very well on our walk, so I am looking forward to actually not having freezing hands while I'm on the bike today. I forgot, we also have to pass by Target after the pet store. So it's going to be a very full morning. I don't know about you guys, but I am able to go into Costco and only get the things that I actually am here for. Here we go, stop number 2. We have a very picky cat when it comes to wet food. She likes variety, so we buy her different kinds. Get her a couple of these because she likes the seafood. I'm gonna try to find other brands. This is salmon shrimp. Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple of those. Okay, that's done. Let's go grab the food for our little pupper. Alrighty, here we go. I hope that whoever needed to open up their box of laxative tablets right at the Target parking lot got the relief that they needed. Really want to speed through this. I don't like staying in Target for longer than I need to. All right, we're done, guys. I've seen these so much on my feed lately. Why are they so popular? Like, what the fuck even is a vaginal probiotic gummy? They sell the David bars here now. I think I'm gonna try the flavors I haven't tried yet. Definitely bringing the David bars on the trip. We are at the mall now. I'm just really hoping this won't take me too long. I just really want to see if the jeans that I bought, the size smaller, is a better fit. So yes, it looks like I am another size down. These are 26 and I've been at 27 for a while now, but yes, so they are definitely They're definitely the better jeans because the 27s were a bit loose in like this area, but yeah, these are definitely okay. So we're doing an exchange, but I don't like these because I got the ankle length ones from the website and I don't think I see them on the racks, so we'll have to ask. All right, that's done. Next up, well, I'm going to the bathroom first because I need to pee, and then we head to Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, pick up lunch, and then we head home. Okay, here we go, Trader Joe's. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my god, I used to love these things. I would literally eat half of it in one sitting. I am also starting to get peckish. It's almost noon, so I'll probably open up one of the meat sticks things at the car, or maybe have some of the mandarins. But yeah, these are what I came for here at Trader Joe's. Okay, I got the goods. I sped through Whole Foods and Sephora because my husband messaged me that he was hungry, so I am too. So we're gonna go home and eat and then bike, and then I'll continue with my errands after my bike ride. Yep, see you guys. And for lunch today, this is my typical kava order. It's basically just the garlicky chicken shawarma bowl without any of the dips or sauces. Definitely add more chicken portions if you want a higher protein content. I am going to be completely honest with you guys. I do not want to be on this bike today. I don't want to be on the bike. I don't want to be riding in the cold, but I have to do it. I have to do it. It's very likely going to be my last ride of the year. I am also training for a 100-mile race, Unbound Gravel, in May next year, so I have to put in the miles. I really have to take this seriously if I even want to finish at a decent time in Kansas next year. So I'm not looking forward to it, but I need to do it. Just to give me a little bit of extra motivation, I brought this half of a cookie that I made yesterday. I ate the other half last night because I was in a calorie deficit and I couldn't fit it in. But yeah, I am going to eat that cookie when I finish at least 45 minutes on the bike today. Like, at least, you know. Yeah, it's just a day in the life. Sometimes, you know, there's a lot of motivation, a lot of energy to do stuff and do these kinds of activities, but sometimes, like today, I was really dragging my feet. I was dressing up and getting ready and stuff, but dragging my feet and not really looking forward to it. So let's see how I do on the bike today. See what you can do when you put your mind to it. I said 45 minutes. We ended up doing 55. More than 55 actually. Let me just put some hand sanitizer. I'm gonna eat my cookie before I head out to UPS, which is right by here, and Mom's Organic to pick up something for dinner tonight. Look at that cookie. Yeah, that's half the cookie that I baked last night. I like this recipe because it tells you exactly how much each cookie should weigh. So I'm actually able to make the batter form the cookies and have them weigh exactly as they should be and just freeze them. And then when I want a cookie, I'll just make one. I don't have to make the entire thing. So I made the one last night, I ate half of it, and now I'm eating this half. I really plan to eat this after my ride. So the cookie has been consumed. We are now heading to do the rest of the errands that I was supposed to do today. I will not be able to pick up the dry cleaning because they have closed for today. So let's just do UPS, and then I'm going to take you guys to one of my favorite places ever in the world, Mom's Organic Market. I'm going to pick up some stuff for dinner. Here we go. Okay. A couple of things my husband wanted me to get. These are so good. Like these jams, and they don't even have that much sugar in it. Actually, no, it says no added sugar. I love these. Here's what we have. We're basically gonna have leftovers tonight and just wanted to grab a few things to add to it. These are my favorite fries. I'll show you the ingredients. Look at how good those ingredients are. Beef, potatoes, beef tallow, and sea salt. And amazing macros. If you're looking for fries, grab these brands. These are my fuel of choice when I'm on the bike and doing long rides. So something that I was not able to talk about earlier because I was just racing to head home and eat lunch with my husband was how crazy is it that I have a size 2 now? Like, I find that absolutely crazy, especially in jeans, because I feel like jeans are really, really hard to look for like the right size for. And at my heaviest, I was actually between 12 and 14, like depending on what the brand was. Like, I would try on a 12 first and then a 14 if a 12 would not fit me. And now I'm like I'm like wearing a 2, like a size 2. That is absolutely crazy bananas to me. I can't fathom how I'm basically like 10 or 12 sizes down, or is it like 6 sizes down, because our sizes are like in the even numbers. I don't know. Either way, I went from a 12 14 to a 2 4, and that is crazy. That is crazy talk. Do I like it? Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, and like the fact that I have so many more clothing options now, and I can go into a store, pick out all of these options and not be upset that they don't look good on me, because that happens. Like, that happened a lot when I was obese, you know, being upset that you did not look good in the things that you picked out, right? It's just crazy how even until now, especially with my training, both strength training and my endurance cycling training, that my body is still changing so much composition wise. And I'm like, I haven't even lost any more weight, right? Like, I'm teetering and fluctuating between 117 to 120 at this point. But because of all of this training that I am undergoing and all of the muscle building and body recomposition that I'm doing, that my body is still changing. And that also means that my sizes could change too, and that is just crazy. And, you know, changing sizes in a good way, I guess, because you're not growing bigger in a sense that you are gaining visceral fat. You are just building muscle. And I've mentioned this so many times in other videos that muscle is such an important tool for longevity and for independence in old age. So I am more than happy to build muscle and to change clothing sizes because of how much my muscle has grown, rather than because I have gained more visceral fat. So anyway, crazy, very, very crazy to me, but I can't say I'm not happy about it. We are going to try one of these right now, and I've decided it will be the cinnamon roll one. I just want to say it doesn't smell like a cinnamon roll. Not bad, not bad. These came in while I was out riding. They look good. I like them. Yep. 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 Woo. It's almost dinner. Let's do a step count check. 14,000. 14,000 steps. Nice. And for dinner tonight, it's leftovers. Beef brisket with this Filipino sauce called Mang Tomas. Very, very yum. Plus some roasted potatoes topped with grated Roma tomatoes. This is another example of how I do maintenance. I'm really not inventing the wheel every night. I don't try to. And leftovers, they help keep me consistent. They keep dinner easy and make it way more likely that I'll have another anchor meal ready to go tomorrow morning. And after dinner, I just kept it simple. I just chilled on the couch and let the day wind down. I watched YouTube videos about our upcoming 19-hour flight to Singapore, basically hyping myself up for this trip. And honestly, this is part of maintenance too. You know, rest is a habit. If I'm constantly running on empty, everything gets harder, much harder the next day. Hunger, cravings, motivation, they get much harder. So nights like this are a reset, you know, to relax, recover, and set myself up for success to do it again tomorrow. We ended today with 16,000 steps. All right, guys, as you saw, it's 11 o'clock, so it is time for me to go to bed. Thank you for coming along on this day with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And I hope that gave you a little bit of an insight into what my routines and my habits and my systems are like, so that I'm able to maintain my 65-pound weight loss off of GLP-1 for 7 weeks now and counting. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts about how this day went down in the comment section below, or you can find me on Instagram. My handle is right down here. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, happy writing.